Because I asked you to, I guess.
Yeah, you did. Nintendo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Boy, Diddy Blitz, terrible. I've actually played this um, via an actual emulator. You know what the wild part about this is that like the emulator that Nintendo like lets you download wasn't as well built as the emulators we've had for years.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious as to like how that works. Like how do you not know how to pirate your own stuff?
It's honestly very confusing if you ask me. Oh, I wanted to join an online session to see how well it would work with the game.
Oh, oh I'm going.
That's
Okay.
because you saw them. Well, I guess we'll do the Banjo-Kazooie thing at some point.
Because the thing is, like, I'm also like technically streaming, so I'm curious as to how well that works. Along with like, if I was streaming this, you don't need to see it. Like, I'm not stress.
Yeah. What do I start? What would you like me to start?
I don't know. I suggest that. Yeah, I guess I'm recording it or something. Your connection is unstable. All right, so it seems like it's only unstable. Like I want to say when things are happening. Hold on. See if
It's sufficient.
that helps. At the very least, it shouldn't make things worse. Yeah, it seemed to help a lot. It seemed to have helped a lot. Have you not started playing this already?
Yeah, on the first one.
Why didn't you just go to that one?
Because I didn't think about it.
Oh, you can skip the stuff. All right, cool.
You unfortunately cannot skip the dialogue as far as I can tell.
Mm.
Which, I mean, given we'll be doing it, like, I'm guessing we'll be reading the dialogue because they're just.
So, are we under the impression that Banjo and Kazooie are dating?
I never really thought about that.
Wow. Every time it tanks, nothing happens on my end. Like the gameplay doesn't slow down or anything. It just tells me that it went bad.
I literally can't do anything until I talk to Bubbles.
The reason I asked this, there seems to be whenever whenever like anybody like tries to talk to Banjo, there are moments where it seems like she comes to Banjo's not his defense, but she doesn't want anyone talking to Banjo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there's no real
like she's very
reason.
annoyed that like, why?
The first experience I had with Slambo and the booty was Slambo and the booty. That sounds like a semi-racist 70s porno.
They at least award you with an extra like piece of health for doing the tutorials here.
Mm-hmm. Was Grunty's Revenge on Game Boy Advance? Like I got that game 1 year for Christmas. I got to the very end and couldn't beat it.
Is Grunty's Revenge canon?
I think so. Like I think there's 2 games on Game Boy Advance for Banjo-Kazooie. Because I remember when I was playing it, this is so many years ago. Like the Game Boy Advance was the like most current cool thing. And I ain't even talking SP. I'm talking about like the
Purple.
yeah.
No, that's the flat purple.
I think they called it Indigo. Because my brother heard me playing it, and like he was able to identify what it was through the music. So it was the same music. It's like it's the same thing. It's like isometric sort of. And like after like watching people play this version of Banjo-Kazooie, I knew I never wanted to play Banjo-Kazooie like ever. Like I really don't like this game. I did start it. I can tell you for sure. Here's the deal. I started playing this game one time. I've told the story several times. I'm pretty sure. I started playing it on an emulator back before I got a desktop, before I got a laptop. So I was playing it on my desktop, and I was playing it like with a walkthrough, And I think I got as far as like the beach stage, like the second world, and I am a compulsive. Me and my compulsive like move stuff around self. I moved the save file to a different folder, and back then I didn't truly understand like how to manage that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wanted me to start over. And I said, all right, I'm done with this. I put some hours into it. Not like a lot of hours, but enough hours where I remembered. The only thing is I remember I remember the sand stage. I don't remember doing none of this. And I was following a guide, so most likely I definitely did.
I didn't pay attention to what you said. Oh, I have to sit still because I don't have the roll yet. Could Banjo? Thank you.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay. The audio may go down.
Everything being sort of anthropomorphic kind of bothers me.
Like everything has a soul, and it's everything has feeling. Yeah. It's. I as I watch this game, and I've seen people play it, and I know people love it. Right. I can't help but wonder why the fuck do people like this game.
That's
But
fair.
I feel the same way about Super Mario 64. So
Now, mind you, I don't love Super Mario 64 like I do this game. Even though fundamentally they're basically the same game.
almost not no, but yeah, kind of sort of.
You can skip the cutscenes, though.
It's me, Mr. Jiggy. It is what it is, man.
But
The idea of having like okay, I think I've outgrown collectathons because like the idea of having to get a bunch of stuff that there's a finite amount of, yeah, totally just it makes me tired. Like,
I mean, mind you, I just enjoy completing checklists, so it's kind of like it's not a game like I play all the time. But if I'm in a certain mood, like it's just an easy like, well, I'm just gonna collect all the things sort of feeling. It's
I
like it
didn't need an
feels good to
explanation.
see the number.
I didn't need an explanation. I didn't need an explanation.
Oh
Because
no,
like I feel like the majority of games, this is the gameplay loop. Get the thing so that you don't need the thing so you can keep going forward. But the problem is like in big open worlds like this, I can't just like it's I think I immediately like get tired. Like I genuinely I feel tired like even considering it. Like not to mention like this is an old ass game. So it's like not like the best controls on the planet. And this definitely being like the opening of that game where everything has to explain what it is. Like my childhood was filled with shit like this. And like the only way I could describe how I felt like being like games like this overwhelm me. And I don't care for that. And that's how I felt about like the Tony Hawk games when they like got bigger. Like just the idea of like going into a stage for the very first time and trying to figure out where everything was. I felt like I was being tasked with this massive overtaking of an objective that felt like I'd never be able to surmount it. When of
I mean, it's
course,
like being dropped off in a big city and then told,
be
hey, find all these things I've hidden.
yeah, or just be able to get around, just go from place to place. That wasn't loud at all. But if movies have taught me anything, you're about to be murdered.
That's fair. I really wish there was an animation where Kazooie dances when you pick up a Jiggy as Kazooie.
Mm, I respect that. Now, obviously, me mumbles token. Me don't need to talk, but me am gonna talk. So we're not gonna ask Kazooie why it is that she needs to pick up eggs as a bird.
No, never.
I'm gonna tell you this, as somebody who is also diabetic and like shouldn't be eating candy and sugar.
Hmm.
Sugar's great.
It's pretty tasty.
Like I want to openly state that like I'm better than that. But and I'm not saying that it matters overall. Uh, but I bought 3 boxes of Chex. I bought some Honey Nut Chex. I bought some cinnamon Chex, and I bought some apple cinnamon Chex. Mark, oh my god, Mark, oh my god, the apple cinnamon and the cinnamon Chex, motherfucker, oh my god, Mark, Jesus Christ, they're so goddamn good. Like holy shit, it is like the tastiest goddamn thing. It's like the Honey Nut Chex are good, like they're good. It's almost like Honey Nut Cheerios except a little crunchier and not like crunchy all the way through, except for like whereas like Honey Nut Cheerios kind of get soft because of what they're made of. Like the Honey Nut Chex, like just are crunchy and like they're glazed and it's delicious. But oh my fucking goodness, oh my god, just the cinnamon on the Chex. Like I bought
Cinnamon.
3 bags. I bought 3 boxes. 3 boxes. And like my intention was to just eat them with milk like a normal person. But they were so good without the milk that I've basically knocked off the both boxes just eating, like just putting them in a Ziploc bag and keeping them in my bedroom as a snack. I don't have to be happy with myself, but I am accepting my fate.
Again, I can't be mad at you. I mean, I could be, but why would I? For like most of the first half of the game, I remember where like literally everything ends. It's just
Well,
when it comes to like the later stages that it's gonna be like weird.
well, I'll be your guy in the chair. I'll be on the bed, but still.
Also, once I've completed this stage, I'll stop. Because at this point, like it's a surefire. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's fine.
I'm recording it.
Are you?
Yep.
I mean, that's fair.
So you can
You
like
might as
save it.
well.
Like you can save it as a no, I mean you can save the file, but ultimately like we're probably gonna go back and actually like read the voices, read the lines and shit.
Yeah.
But this will probably go on like my normal channel as like a I guess test video.
Sure. The main one that I remember like having the most trouble with was the what's the name of it? It's like a big submarine boat thing. There's a stage that
It's not a submarine, it's a shark.
no, not that one. There's another one where
Oh,
there's a boat,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
there's like poison water everywhere, and it's just annoying.
Gerard had problems with that one too. This reminds me of Mario. Shut up. In the sense that when you collected that final Jinjo, he gave you a Jiggy, right?
Hmm.
And normally, because again, I don't like games like this that much. My thought was like, so you had it the whole time. You had it. Why didn't you just fucking give it to me?
Like you held it hostage from me. Why?
Like, why did you make me do things to get this? You had it the whole time. Like in Mario Odyssey, like when they had the power moons, it really feels like they could have just, you could have been like, hey, I need these moons to defeat Bowser, and everyone could have gave you a fucking moon.
But
Time for the buzzer to meet and learn ancient ways. Hold Z, then tap the top C button. In this case, it's the top C button with like Y or something.
it's the control stick, I think.
Oh, it's round. Ugh, gross.
The right stick.
Boy, I don't know how it is on your end, but the animation of these eggs in the background is trippy.
Yeah, it looks like claymation.
Yeah. Like, they really took the opportunity to use as many frames as they could get away with. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you in this world. Bye, I am bottled.
gonna kill myself now.
He dies like a motherfucker in the last game.
Yeah, in the second game.
Uh,
Oh.
Idiot. Like a turd. Like a turd in the wind, bullseye. Ow. How do you feel about them not casting Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear in the Buzz Lightyear movie?
It honestly doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Okay. I don't care
Because
for it.
I don't have any, like... I honestly feel like if they just gave him a different direction, like, it wouldn't have mattered. Because, like, they're trying to say they don't want the goofy aspects of Buzz. They want this to be a serious movie.
But, okay, here's the problem. It's dumb to just... Okay. If they're going to make a Buzz Lightyear movie, why not actively make it about the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command that Andy grew up with?
I think they're trying to say this is the movie that Andy grew up with.
Yeah, so it makes more sense to have Tim Allen be the voice of Buzz.
Because that's the voice that gave him his toy. Like, that's the voice that comes out of his voice box.
Yeah. So why not make this... It doesn't make any sense. Boy, I've seen so many people struggle with this shit. That's one way to go about it.
What's another way?
I mean, you could just. Is that not what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there was a different one. Oh my god. Thank you.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that was not. I didn't know that was the objective. I thought the objective was to just like knock all three of the, knock the things down to get what was on top.
Nah. I think the other
Is it
token is
behind
in
him?
the is it? I think it's in the anthill.
I was like, if it's in the anthill and you need to become the ant, that wouldn't make any sense.
A good shot. That's what I thought. He ugly.
Ugly.
Rude. Did I hear help? Oh.
The weird
Semantics. Banjo has to stand on Kazooie.
Yeah, I put that together. The weird part about this is like, is that he can do it. You can change back for free. So why didn't you just work on the? Like, I don't get it. Like, you still have to put forth the effort to change me when I come in here. So why did I have to pay for the tokens?
Man, maybe it's just like a spell. Like he needs them to make the spell initially. Ow.
Oh, oh my nuts! Ack.
Hack 'em.
Oh.
Get out of the way.
Oh.
I just.
Oh, that felt good. Stick that sword into that snake. Rack 'em, rack 'em, rack 'em, rake. Stick that sword into that snake. Twinkle, twinkle, groovy cat. How I wonder where you at. I think about that way too often. Is that the you got them all
That's
fanfare?
you collected everything. Yeah. But you don't want to turn into regular Banjo before you leave. Because if you leave as the termite,
You can go up the hill. Yeah, I got it.
yeah. Woo!
Mumbo's magic.
Yeah, I know. There's a termite in front of me. Can you please stop talking to me? I know.
And this one didn't end up in fucking Kazooie's gut. Magic all gone. Let's go back Baron Bird now. So my pee smells like Chinese food. And
Oh, I missed one of the health things.
And the only reason that's worth bringing up is because I haven't had Chinese food.
I would like some Chinese food.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
go back and
get some at the end of the month.
well, not. Yeah, it was up there, wasn't it?
Wait, what happened to the? Wait, how come the notes are back?
Every time you leave, everything shows back up.
Why?
Because that's just how the game works for whatever reason.
So if you don't get all 100 notes,
you have to collect them all over.
Suck my ass.
So you want to collect everything in your first run.
That's awful.
Hmm.
And I realize now that, like, if I'm not mistaken, that's how every single collectathon works.
I could just go turn into the termite. This would be so much easier.
Bree, 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 That's gonna be on. That's recorded. I said that. Oh man, you've had those moments, you know. You had those moments, right, where you pee and it's so good, like you think about it, like after you peed. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I was like, oh,
You're not crazy. I know what you're talking about.
Like it was just good. Like you think about like how, because like I can openly say like my bladder works, but it works on its own. Because there have been times when like I can't get the pee to just come out, but I have to like push it out.
The sound these things make when they chase you always bothered me as a kid. Like the ah ha ha.
Like they're old women. I'm a termite, come and get me. What the hell are they?
Goblin creatures. They have Kazooie feathers on their head. And bird nest. Loincloths.
Oh man. Yeah, sometimes you just like you get the perfect pee. It's the perfect pee. Like your bladder empties itself, and like it touches every part of your urethra on the way out, and like it tickles your not pelvis, your prostate just a little bit. So good. Like we done here?
I mean, yeah.
Cause I'm gonna test this damn game one more time before I call it a night.
Oh my god. Shut up, Kazooie. Shut up, Bottles. Shut up, Banjo. I am aware of how the spell works.
They don't know that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there is a point to playing God of War's New Game Plus. Like there's Like there's new stuff. Like there's new armor that you can get Brock and Sindri to make and stuff like that. Like all the collectibles are reset. All of them are reset. All of them. Um. So I started replaying it, and it's all I can really say is like, yeah, the idea of
You can get the game over whenever you quit.
no. I have to try one last time. I have to try one last time. Yeah, okay, you can't play it yet. All right, cool. All right, well that's it for the night. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.